Hannah, guess what? I'm gonna get married. Ha!
Seriously? No way.
Yep. My man finally decided that I'm the one he wants to spend the rest of his life with. He told me straight up that he wants me to be his one and only wife. Ha!
Wow, that's amazing news. But wait, what about... You mentioned before that your boyfriend's already married, right?
Yeah, but he's chosen me over his current wife. He wants to be with me forever. I know you've been telling me that we're just having fun and nothing serious would come out of it, but this proves that we're the real deal as a couple. Ha!
I see that now. I'm a bit surprised that he wants to marry you, but I guess it's great for you.
So, how does it feel to know that your husband wants to make me his wife instead of staying with you?
Wait, hold on. When did this become about my husband and me?
Well, I've been the one dating your husband all this time, so I'd love to know how it feels to be cheated on by your husband like that.
What? How do you even know about my husband cheating on me? I haven't told anyone yet.
Didn't you hear what I just said? I've been the one dating him.
Wait, what?
Thanks to you, Hannah. I found the perfect man to be my husband. And your insights into your relationship really helped. It's been quite a ride. You always thought I was just fooling around. But now look who's playing games. You're the one getting played.
Hold on, Flora. What's happening here? So you're the one my husband's been cheating with on me?
Well, I'm not helping him cheat on you anymore because he's gonna make me his wife. It must suck to end up as the ex-wife in all this, huh?
Huh?
If you don't believe me, go ask him yourself. But it won't change anything now because it's too late for you. From now on, I'm on my way to becoming William's next wife.
What's going on here, William? Have you actually been cheating on me with one of my coworkers? And Flora? And not only that, but have you told her that you plan to make her your next wife?
That idiot's already gone ahead and told you everything?
What?
Jeez. I told her to keep this all a secret until after we went to the courthouse. What the hell does she think she's doing?
Wait, what the actual heck is going on here at the courthouse? What?
I'm sure you already heard from her now about what's been happening between us. Well, it's just like she said. And we are planning on getting married. And if you don't believe me, just know that we're heading to the courthouse to hand in our marriage paperwork today. And of course, while doing that, I'm planning on handing in our divorce papers as well.
Huh? You're gonna hand in our divorce papers?
Well, I just thought that if I'm already going to the courthouse for one thing, I might as well kill two birds with one stone.
What the heck are you trying to do here? You're gonna hand in divorce papers without even talking to me first? I never said I was okay with a divorce yet. I also remember telling you already that until we both want a divorce, we can't just go handing in documents.
Shut up. I've been waiting for you to give me the green light this whole time. But you took too long, and my destiny is waiting. Why the hell have you taken this long to want a divorce from me when you already know I've been cheating on you? I'm sorry, but I just couldn't wait for the day you tried to drag me down with you, so that's why today is the big day. So there you go. Your plan to take me with you is no more. Ha 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 ha.
The reason I haven't said I'm okay with getting a divorce yet is because of you, though. I told you that I planned on getting a settlement from you, and your partner as well, but you would never tell me who she was. So since you were never going to tell me who she was, I was never going to agree to go through with a divorce.
I'm not going to let you get a settlement from her. She doesn't deserve to have her money taken away by you just because she loves me and has been dating me.
Huh?
Anyway, you happen to know who's been going out with me now, so it's over with. And in just a few minutes, I'll be at the courthouse and we'll be divorced. You aren't even my wife to me anymore. So shut the hell up with all your nagging and leave.
I can't anymore. There's no point in me talking with you about this anymore. You're going to be handing in those papers soon anyway. So all that's left for me to get from you is my money.
Huh? You're going to get money from me now?
Well, of course. If you don't want for Flora to pay me anything in the settlement, then you're gonna have to step in for her and pay yourself. I want both of your guys' settlements, and I want my half of the properties.
Enough playing around. Why the hell do I have to give you any of my money? The reason I cheated was because of you. You're the one at fault for my cheating on you. So don't expect a freaking penny out of me, you moron.
Do you just say this was all my fault?
I sure did. You're the one that's gotten so old now that you look like one of my aunts. It's your fault for losing your charm and youth that I had to dive overboard and find myself a younger and prettier woman like Flora. It's your fault that you no longer fit my needs as a wife and why this divorce is happening. So you have no dang right to be asking me for any money when it should be you paying me.
Don't you dare friggin' start saying some of the most stupid things to me. I might be wrong about this, but aren't you getting as old as I am? Calling me one of your aunts is like calling you my grandpa, for God's sakes. But I would never say any of that because it would hurt your feelings. Yet you're gonna blame me now for looking like one of your aunts? Screw you! I said I was gonna get treatments done for my wrinkles and crap, but you always told me I didn't need any of it. I was going to help myself from looking too old for you, and yet now you're gonna act like I was never trying to be a good wife?
And when it comes to our money and properties, I'm getting most of it. You really haven't been making any money while we've been married, and I'm the one with the most money in our savings.
And the reasons you've been making more than me is because you forced me to do everything else in the relationship besides work a dang job. You've been the one making me pay for all the water and electricity with what I've been making. And then to make sure I don't have any other income, you tell me to be home and do all the chores and cooking for you. I'm going to get at least half of our things because of that.
You just keep whining and whining like that until the very end. Just shut the hell up and get your things already. Dang. It's over for you, so get the hell out of my house. This house is meant for Flora and I to live in now, so get lost.
You're lying, right? You plan to even take the house from me?
Of course I do, you idiot. This is the house I had built after all, so it's mine. So my ex needs to get off of my property now before I have the cops called.
Hannah, thank you so much for today. I know it was a bit sudden of me to ask to resign from my position at work because I'm going to get married, but it was so nice seeing everyone celebrating me getting married. And most of all, it was great to see you there celebrating me.
I wasn't celebrating you, though, while I was at the party. I couldn't be asked to tell the boss that I'd be leaving work early to skip the party, so I just sat there and waited for it to be over with.
Well, I know you are serious about your work and all that, so parties aren't really your style, but thank you for never telling anyone the truth about what happened between us. I really had this hunch that you'd spill the beans. I guess you're a nicer person than I thought.
I don't think I'm that nice. It's just me telling everyone the truth about how you stole my husband from me wouldn't really fix anything. If anything, it would just make everyone at work feel sorry for me, and I wouldn't want that pressure. So in the end, I just choose to not say anything at all and let you have your fun.
I'm really glad to see that you're not that much of an idiot then. It's really helped me out a ton. Also, it looks like you got out of William's house a lot quicker than I thought you would. I have so many things to thank you for, Hannah.
Huh? Did you just say that I left the house?
Oh, haven't all your things been moved out of that house now? That's what I heard from William. Because of that, starting this weekend, I'll be able to move into that massive house with my new husband and live my dream.
All you know that I have no plans and giving up the house? You guys have both chosen not to pay a settlement to me. So what makes you think I'd let you have the house?
Huh? Stop acting like you have anything left underneath you when you're the ex-wife now. I know you once got to call that massive house your own, but it's not yours anymore. I've seen the inside of that place. All of the marbled flooring and the granite countertops. I can tell why you wouldn't want to give a place like that up easily. But come on, it's not your house. It's William's. And with him and his $200,000 a year salary, I'm going to make myself his perfect wife. So give it up already. Because neither of us are going to let your sorry butt live in his house. I think a loser like you would do much better in some old rundown apartment somewhere on the east side of town.
Excuse me?
I think it's becoming time that you started to understand who you really are. A woman your age that's been thrown away by her husband would do best living in some sort of mental ward from now on. I'm about to start living with my rich husband in that massive house of his, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
That happens to be my mom's house, all right.
What?
So would you quit it with the stupid idea that you have in your head saying that you can move in? There's no way in hell I'm going to have to leave my mom's house. The only reason I've had to move the things out of there is because I sold most of it. I don't want any of my furniture or appliances that would remind me of that idiot husband.
Oh. What is all of this about? Are you trying to say that the house that is very large and beautiful home is your mom's house? No way. That's not the case. That place is my husband's. How the hell could that place possibly be your mom's house?
Well, that place has always been her house. And if you're trying to ask me when it became hers, I think you should be asking when it became William's. Ever since that house was built, it's had my mom's name on it.
Huh? What did you say?
Well, I'm sure that you were never told anything about this. To be honest, I'm sure even William has forgot about this one very important detail.
Wait. What are you talking about? Explain to me right now what all of that means. That wonderful house was built by William, right? And from what he's told me, the loan has been paid off the entire place already. So how the hell did the place ever end up falling under your mom's name?
Actually, when we planned on having that house built, we found out that we couldn't get a loan from the bank that would afford the place.
What?
William does happen to make some good money, but he's also really bad at managing that money. At the time, he just bought himself a brand new sports car, so there was no way he'd be able to get himself another loan. So we couldn't get anything from the bank that would help us out.
Is that right?
So as a last-ditch effort, I had my mom be the one to take out the loan for us. I myself only just found my job after getting married, so I didn't have the history to get a loan. And there was no way we could ask William's parents for help because his pride is too big for his own good. So I had no choice but to go to my mom and ask her with all my heart to help us get that loan.
And because of her, you guys are able to get a loan, allowing you both to have the house built?
After a few trips to the bank, pleading our hearts out for the loan. But when they finally told us all she could get the loan, they made sure that she was the one who put her name on the house as it was being built.
That's why that house is still your mom's. But you guys should be done paying off the loan by now, right? That's what William told me. He told me that he finished paying his part of the loan. So your mom shouldn't have her name on the house anymore, right?
And that's right. We had told him already that he was free to get the house from her, as long as he fills out the forms in order to have the name changed. But so far, he's never gotten around to filling out any of the forms.
What?
All we needed him to do was fill out like 1 or 2 papers and sign them. But he's always made it seem like it would be such a huge hassle for him. And after some time passed, I think he totally forgot about changing the name on the house to his, and that the house is still legally my mom's.
You're lying.
I had tried so many times myself to get him to fill out the paperwork, but it became such a pain in the butt for me to keep trying with him. And so far, I've just been paying my mom all the money. She wants to keep the house in check and pay the bills, hence why there's been no issue with us still living in it.
There's no way. So are you trying to say that he and I can't live in that massive house? I've been looking forward to standing on those marble floors all week long.
Well, if you want to be sure about it, go ahead and talk with William. I'm sure if you bring this to his attention, he might actually start to fill out these forms for once.
I totally forgot about having the name of the house changed. But all I have to do is hand in the forms now, right? I'm going to get this house back from your mom right now.
I don't think you'll ever be getting the house back from her, though, because it was never yours to begin with. Who was it that got the loan for us in the first place and paid it off?
Shut the hell up. I was the one that paid it all off. Even if she was the one that got the loan for us. In other words, the house has always been for me. Mine. All mine. So stop acting all high and mighty just because your mom's name is on the place right now.
And the only reason you were ever able to get the house built and pay off any loan in the first place was because of my mom. Had she never gone to the bank and asked for the loan over and over again, you wouldn't have been able to live in the house. Stop acting all high and mighty. I believe I should tell you that.
Excuse freaking me.
Of course, you did help pay off the loan on the house. My mom never put a penny into the place. But when you bring this up with the realty agent, or with court, saying that the house was always meant for you, I don't think that they'll consider that true. In the end, my mom's name is on the place, so it's legally hers.
Oh, are you guys not going to work with me to change the name on the place to mine now?
Well, I'm your ex-wife now, and according to what my mom has said since you're my ex-husband, to her you're nothing more than a stranger. So she has no reason to give you her house.
What?
So now that you've been briefed on it all, since you don't own the house and you have nothing to do with the owner, it's best you hurry up and leave the place. I'm the only one that's allowed to live there according to the owner, so get your crap together and leave.
Screw you. This is the house I bought. I was the one that paid for it. I will not let you get away with thinking my house is yours. Give me my dang house right now.
If you really, really want the house that badly, then how about you call your realty agent and ask them the price of the place? I'm sure that if you offer a really good amount for both the house and my land, my mom will be willing to sell it to you.
You're kidding me. I was the one that paid off the loan, and yet I'm being told to buy the place now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then the amount you pay to have the house might actually meet the amount I wanted to ask from the two of you in the settlement.
I can't believe that taking our money is all you care about.
Now, if you're able to get all that money to buy the place, give me a call. Otherwise, leave me alone. Oh, and by the way, I want all the money paid to my mom in one payment, please.
Please, Hannah. Please give that massive and beautiful house to William right now. If you don't, then he and I won't be able to stay married anymore. The only option will be a divorce.
Really? But I thought you both had a very serious relationship. How come not having one large house is going to cause you both to get a divorce?
That's because you won't let my husband be the owner of the dang place right now. William is extremely pissed off. And recently he's been taking all his anger out on me. He's been saying it's my fault for this because I started to make a scene with you, spilling the beans about how I was taking him away from you. And because of that, you've started to hate the both of us and will never let us have the house.
Wow, I'm so glad to see he found someone to take his anger out on.
Right now, we're having to live in a small apartment for the time being, while we wait to get that house. Compared to the house of my dreams, this place sucks and is way too small for me. And William is only getting more pissed while being in this apartment, because it's not at all what a man with his salary should have to live in. Every second he goes on about how someone like him shouldn't be in a place like this. And it's scaring me.
Well, just let him know that he'll probably never be getting back to the life he once had with me.
That'll only make things worse for him. He's already getting much worse as it is. He's told me that if I can't get you to give him that house now, he's going to divorce me really soon. He's threatening me with that. How come William doesn't have the money to pay for that place in one payment? I thought he was supposed to be rich. If he can't afford that, then I don't think I want to be with him.
But if you give up on one another now, that marriage you both dreamed about will be for nothing, right? Just try your best to love him for the man he is instead of for his money, all right?
Huh? I am telling you already that I can't make this work with less money. But I don't have any money myself. And I already quit my job thinking I'd be a housewife.
Well, then how about you ask the company to hire you back? Tell our boss that you left the company after stealing one of your coworkers' husbands, but now you need to get more money because he doesn't have the amount you want. I'm sure if you tell the boss about the whole truth and beg for your position back, they might let you have it.
What?
I'm totally fine with telling everyone about how you stole my husband. If you're able to come back and work here, I would hate to be all alone being felt sorry for by the company. But by having a disgrace like you come back, we could both share the eyes that'll be on us. Also, I happen to be the victim in all of this, so they'll be sorry for me. But who's to say what they'll feel about you?
No way. I would never tell anyone at work about this. Especially after everyone celebrated me getting married and leaving my job. And especially after I bragged to everyone that I'd been married to a man that made $200,000 a year. There's no way I can ask for my job back with a reason like that.
I can't believe that even now, you still have such a large amount of pride in yourself. You're really just like William. And because of that, you've both lost the house you thought you'd get to live in, and are really living a stressful life.
Huh?
Had William not had all that pride that he tried to save, he might very well have had my mom's house. All he needed to do was be aware that he needed to change the name still. And I totally would have forgiven him for cheating on me and paid off a small settlement to me. Then you both could be living in that huge house, and I would be going back home to my mom. But because he's such a massive pride that he can't seem to manage, he's now gone and put you both in a small little apartment and left you both fighting each other day after day.
What? What is this? What is this with you talking about us like that? All you had to do was just shut the hell up and let us have the dang house. You're supposed to be a miserable ex-wife that's lost to me. You were supposed to be some low-life loser. You should by no means be allowed to keep that beautiful mansion of a house when William and I deserve it.
Well, if I'm not meant to have it, then I'll sell it to the next person who asks for it. From what my realtor has said to me, once the house is listed, it'll be sold in a heartbeat. But then you'll have to see how much the next person is willing to sell the house for. I was just planning to sell the house to you both for the amount I asked in the settlements, but they might not do the same. They might even flip the place and sell it for triple the price that they bought it from me for.
Do not freaking sell the house. No way you're selling that house. If the price on that house goes up any further, then there's really no way we'll be able to afford it.
But you told me you hated the idea of a low-life loser like me having this massive and wonderful house, did you not?
I hate the idea of it, but I'd rather you just live there instead of selling it to someone else. Just wait for William and I to have the money, please.
Are you sure? Well, I'm going to take your word for it and move out and go live with my mom for a while. That way I won't be selling it, but I also won't be making you feel any worse about having me live there. Now, once you have the money for me, please let me know. I'm sure it's going to take you years to get the amount I want, so we'll have to see how the house holds together without anyone taking care of it for the next few years. Both Chloe and William started to work their butts off in order to save up enough money to get the house from my mom. But for some reason, those two just didn't seem to manage their money well enough. And the two of them fight over how they haven't managed to save up enough money yet. And after a while of William always blaming her for never saving the amount he's able to, she blew up and started to blame him for ever asking to go out with him in the first place if he was already married. Then they even started to take these fights into the lobby of the apartment building they've been in. And soon the rumors about those two spread around the whole town. And to make things worse for the two, some of William's coworkers were also living in that apartment building. And when they heard what was going on, they spread the word inside the office. Because of this, when the word reached the higher-ups, they became worried about having him in town. While he was having all this drama would lower his work efficiency. So they had him moved to another office. He was relocated to a smaller office outside the state, where he's now making far less than he was at the main office and is having to work even harder to try and save money.